We're going to read out of the Bible in the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7, and see God's purpose and purity to the breath of life, and how he brought man into existence, so different from how we interfere with that today. And we're going to look at verse 7, and it says, "And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul." We see nothing in here about God restricting man's breath, and how important the breath of life is for existence. So we're going to actually look at the word strangle, because in today's world, people are actually legally strangling themselves, not only with the legal title that they bear, but also wearing that legal mask, which leads to the actual mask that legal persons do wear during this COVID supposed pandemic. And so we read in, I'm reading out of the Webster's College Edition. I've read out of this many times, but in the second definition, it says, strangle is basically to suffocate or choke in any manner, to suppress, stifle, or basically repress. So when we look at the use of a mask, that basically these masks that can repress or suppress normal breathing, the normal breath of life that we have from God as a gift, and breathing in contaminated air to restrict that could only be a satanic plan. And so when we go in the book of Job, nothing's new under the sun. We go into Job, and Job was basically being thrown terrible visions and dreams that were eventually leading him to choose strangling and death rather than life. So we read in the book of Job at Job chapter 7, verse 14, it says, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrify me through visions. Today it would be like televisions, so that my soul chooses strangling and death rather than life. And notice in verse 13, he says, when I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint. Many people sit around in comfort on a couch or a bed, and what are they turning on? The TV with the news that tells them about all the people with supposed pandemic issues of mask wearing through this legal virus that has got into everybody's temple. So be aware, God breathes into us the breath of life. He doesn't suppress that. Only Satan does that.